Sugar. I'm Love Bug. I'm Mocha. I'm Satan about that life.
Bentley, Purchase and Passion. I'm Duana, the corporate type.
I'm Barbara, the boss.
And we are
the Walks of Life.
So today we have two special guests.
Yes.
Sanji and Steven.
Woo!
And they're here to talk straight Dammit.
Yes.
So the group has read the book, and we're going to talk through the worksheet that accompanies the book. Can you all kind of tell the viewers where they can find your book, or introduce yourselves?
We are Steven and Sanji Millette. We're the authors of Talk Straight Dammit, and we share with groups and couples how to ignite the bliss in their relationship. And that process will involve talking straight.
And we've been married 11 blissful years.
Oh.
And we just want to share that with the world and be an example for couples to let them know it is possible to have such a relationship.
So we have been talking to the authors of Talk Straight Dammit, and we're working through a worksheet that they provided to us. And this is Sanji and Steven, and we're really being filled with good knowledge, some good advice. So now we're on to what is stopping us from achieving bliss. I'll start.
Yes.
I would say what's stopping me from moving forward, morals and values that were established when I was a child. Trusting people to have my back. Pride and never showing people my weakness.
Would you share more about trusting people to have your back? Where did that come from?
It came from my mother being a single parent. She always had to depend on herself. So I learned through watching her that you never depend on anybody.
That's what we always talk about. Your parents teach you what to do or what not to do. And you decide which way you want to go with it.
It's not necessarily what they tell you. By you watching them, you decide, I want this, but I don't want that. And oftentimes, we'll repeat patterns of behavior because that's all they know. And there's no condemnation to any of our parents because we understand that they did the best they could with the information and knowledge they had at the time. And so the question we have to ask ourselves is that information serving me today?
I think it's hurting because even in my marriage, I don't trust as much as I should.
Okay. Well, that goes right to one of the chapters. Who told you?
Yes.
See, who told you you couldn't trust? And then you had experience to prove that information out, and so it becomes embedded in your psyche and your conscience. You have to make a conscious decision. But how do I trust when I'm afraid of being hurt? Now, this is life. We're going to be hurt. But you can learn what needs to be in place for you to trust. You don't just throw your trust out there.
Right.
That has to be earned. And you watch and you listen to that person's behavior, and you can trust them a little bit more and a little bit more. And so that's the kind of thing that has to be restructured in the back of our head that will begin to open us up to those relationships or freeing us up in an existing relationship.
I don't think he ever not came through or had my back. It's just something in me.
Okay.
That's preventing the let go of, ooh, okay, he got my back.
One of my clients, she would always say, I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. Because she's saying what she doesn't want, she's attracting that. Because your psyche doesn't pay attention to doesn't. It just hears what it says afterwards. So all it's hearing is like my dad, like my dad. So it is driving the behavior to be like dad instead of not like my dad. So what she had to do was turn that sentence around. I want to be sober. I want to make sure that I love my husband. I want to, and she keeps saying those things, and that's what starts getting.
Nice that you learned that from my father. I said I trace your patterns to a lot of my patterns, and I just want you to make a sound decision about what it is that you're willing to change, because I chose to change. Because I can say, oh, well, the reason why I did this is because my father did this. You know what I mean? The reason why I was in this relationship is because that track record. And so it was just one of them.
Exactly.
And we find ourselves in those repeat cycles, and one of the key things that we have to do in one of our called success principles by Brett Kelly is take 100% responsibility for our life. Now, I may have done this in the past, my people may have done it in the past, but what I chose, looking at them, has gotten me where I'm at. And if I want to do something different, as long as I take 100% responsibility for it, then I move in that direction. And that direction will begin to open me up to where I can trust. It will begin to open me up to where I can love people. A lot of times we're afraid to love. I mean, we've been heartbroken. I mean, my God, I've been married 4 times. I've been in love every time. I mean, why would I open up and risk that again? You know? But I'm the type of person, you know, my buddies used to say 3 strikes you out, but I just keep swinging for the fence. And so, I mean, yes, you may get hurt, but that's part of life.
It is. Yeah.
But you learn, and you learn why you got hurt and how you got hurt. You know, because of my nature, you know, I don't want to say this on camera, but I was the Captain Save-A-Ho type. And so I'm putting out all of this to rescue folks that don't care about, ain't bringing nothing back. And so I learned to just, hey, I'm going to watch for a little while. Put a little bit out to see how they act. Put a little bit more out there. And so as you learn, I mean, when I started dating her, we got to go for and she had to go to California. And her grass was immediately cut. While she was in California, I lived in Milwaukee at the time. I drove to Kenosha. Cut her grass.
Come through.
While she was in California.
She just ain't on the camera right here, okay?
But it was a little bit of, I didn't just jump in there right away. I watched to see how she treated me. I watched to see how she treated my girl. Because that was very important.
That's right.
You know, I got
He didn't want to train you.
I brought 3 daughters to the relationship.
Yeah.
You know. And so I had to see, can I trust her? Not just with me, can I trust her with my girl as well?
All right.
That's huge.
And
important.
it's been amazing. She's the greatest stepmom ever.
All that time and low.
Mocha.
Well, it's blank. But because the opening of corporate and being that you all are jumping in, I could already have it highlighted. I'm gonna do what I need to do and just have to look at the results. A lot of this is the belief that they were learned, you know, I've seen demonstrated from my early childhood, and I just decided as I moved on in life, I'm gonna do the opposite. And to look for my results, what makes Mocha happy. That's right. That's where I'm really at right now. I'm in a really good place. And it's like it's okay.
Barb the boss. We jumping around.
Just call people.
That's God.
She quite rich.
She waiting 2 more people.
So, man.
She was straight to the point.
So I guess what's stopping me from my achievement, because I got these business things coming up and I'm working on it, is that I'm lazy and unorganized and clutter. I think clutter is stunning my growth.
Okay. Amen. It could be.
It's just terrible. I got too much stuff and I keep buying stuff.
sound like my husband.
I'm just saying, you know, and I know it gets in my way because
Quarter.
No,
you know, I'm
I
looking
feel like
at it
that's
sometimes like, man, like you can't get rid of that stuff. Then I ain't got rid of it because right now
might
I'm like
come
on
back.
strike.
You
No,
remember
I
that?
go
You
buy
remember
that.
that one
I be
sitcom?
mad. And I be wondering,
That's my
where
husband.
did this come from?
You put them in
Sanford.
there.
I wasn't, I didn't need anything.
I would
and
have to say,
everything.
you really do need to look at it because I was the opposite.
Okay.
I was my house had to be perfect.
Oh,
Okay. But wait.
There you go.
okay.
Wait,
Let
wait,
me
wait.
let me hear.
So every time a kid would bring home a bag and they put it on my table, I'm moving it.
Mocha.
It has. I tell him all the time that's not part of my decor.
Goodness.
I would move everything. Then I realized that he had to have some special spaces for his stuff because it's part of his house. So I allowed that, but still, it had to be in its place, right? One day he asked me, "Why do we have to live in a museum?"
Museum.
A museum.
Okay.
Like that no more.
So I
I'll be in
had
a
to really
museum
think
no more.
about why I was doing that, and what I
That
found
is
out
your
was I was looking for my mother's approval. I wanted my house in that show state for the moment that my mother would come in and give me her blessing about how I took care of my house. So I realized Mom only showed up maybe once a year.
She did, you know.
But
Really?
I wanted it just in case she walked through the
In
door.
case
Even
she-
though I knew she wasn't going to walk through the door.
Okay.
So when I realized that I'm 50 plus years old
Okay.
and I don't need my mother's approval for my house. But I actually had gotten it 2 years before and I'm still doing it. So when I realized it, when I paid attention to what it was costing, the very next day, week, it didn't bother. That stuff wasn't talking to me. It used to say, look, she put that purse right there for you to pick up. You have to move me around because she ain't gonna do it and she don't know how to do it.
Wow.
Those things were actually speaking to me. And they
Mine is
just stopped.
different.
Mocha.
But yes, it's different. But the
But
question is
I've been
why?
trying to figure out why. I just know when I go shopping, I feel this beautiful and the sun starting to set. I mean, I don't know. I enjoy shopping. So I tried to shop with the grandkids, so they'll be taking it somewhere else. But it's still something at home.
Sometimes you can adjust the behavior in a way that still allows you to have that.
Yeah, that is so petty.
Let me
I'm
show you
so
something.
petty with myself. I'm
Now,
tired.
because earlier you talked about you love the sunrise and the sunset,
do. I
and,
love
and I
it.
mean, and that's a thing with you.
Man,
So when you go shopping, you got this beautiful sunset, right?
man, something going on.
Go get your stuff, take it back to the next place,
Oh.
and you still feel good.
Oh. Or she could shop for shelters and other places that
Mhm.
need it.
No, I want to put this in my retirement. I don't want
But there you
to.
go.
Okay,
So I'm
then
trying to figure out. First of all, I could really be asking seriously this question, like, why? Why do I have to do this? Like, I need nothing. I'm the only child with my mother. So I'm a little different, okay, than most people. Very different. And I mean, trying to think like, okay, my grandmother, she kind of had a lot of stuff, but I hated it. Because I was like, dang, so, I get rid of stuff, like I get my living room and stuff, then my room be junky. And it's like, shoot, I kind of can find stuff when it's junky. When I organize, I can't find it. So, and I think that's because I'm always moving stuff around.
So, have you ever thought of having someone come in who has the expertise to help you organize?
I did. I just I met a lady. It's crazy how this went. At the gun range. She said she was a
Fire up the boss, she don't play no games.
Yes, man.
and she gave me her card. And I cannot find it. I've been looking
You
for
know who you are at that gun range. Pow, 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 pow. Call it.
Well,
She needs you.
the range we go to is, and I try to encourage people, to go to ladies, especially if people want to carry guns and got kids who still carry, to go to the gun range. But anyway, I met this lady, and she was telling me to organize. I was like, is this such thing as too many underclothes? She said, no, as long as they got a place. And I'm like, where would I put all these underclothes? So I really, that's my issue. Like, I think because clutter make you tired. I feel like, it makes
It's
you
a tricky
look
part
like,
of
It's
it's a thinking process. It's like what are you thinking about? Like what?
I be thinking, get in the bed because I don't want to look at it. Honestly.
But when you hold on to things, it's a reason why you hold on to certain things.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm weird because I'll get rid of stuff, but then I'll go buy other stuff.
That's because you feel a release to do that. You wanted to start all
Okay,
over
so
again.
The
how do I
sunset and
fix
the
it?
sunrise.
It would take a little bit more thought process to
Yeah.
understand how you were raised, what you saw in
Yeah.
your upbringing. Was there somebody that had a lot of stuff who always gave stuff away?
My
There's so many
grandmother.
different, and it may be tied to your grandmother and how you give it
I
up.
really need to talk to somebody.
You are.
Yeah, because like
I know,
like
but
I
I'm
know
trying to
like my
figure out-
kids, they are so blessed with so much stuff. But I look at it and I tell them, I say, you have to put this in the garbage bag and we need to give it away. And they had gotten to a place that I need this because this is for this time and this is for this moment and this is why I hold on to this. And I was like, nope. We're clearing out clothes you can't fit and clothes you never did wear. Or we're throwing out stuff that don't mean you any good, but yet they still want to hold. I mean, literally, it's in a box, and they want to hold on to it.
But part of that could be because of your separation. Mom got rid of Dad. I need to keep all the stuff I love. It could be. I'm not saying, but that's the type of deep
Right, because
thought
I really
process
help me.
you have to think
Like
about.
once I clear out my house, literally clear it out, I'm like, oh, I can think. I can see things clear.
But
I
they
can
don't
write
see
more
that.
stuff down.
Right.
They do.
They think of you got rid of one person. You're getting rid of all this stuff. Am I next?
And then
It could be.
it's crazy because I'm a solution finder, and like I'll get rid of stuff. That ain't even an issue. I'll get rid of stuff. I'll end up with stuff. Man, where is this stuff coming from? All right, I'm gonna need to talk to somebody because I need some help.
Belief. What belief do you have that stopped you from moving forward? I don't want nobody to read this. Okay, hold on. Okay, so because this was a belief, it's a belief that's stopping me from moving forward. What? It's a belief? That's yes, the belief is having sex before marriage is preventing me from dating because I feel like I'm not confident that I won't have sex. And, I know, and it sucks because I
You
really
really
like
gonna
it.
cry?
I probably am. Because,
Don't cry. I can't stand this crying.
Man,
but no, the fact is that I've known sex my whole life.
She's gonna cry
That's
too.
all I know. I'm
saying,
something
now they
about the
just
chair.
together.
Something about the chair.
Not in the chair? So Candace Berry.
But that's not one thing.
I tried to make them laugh. They'll cry more.
You just don't know how to turn it around to know that you need the strength that you need to keep using that.
Right. I see. That's why y'all here. It's like, I don't, and I can't trust that a man is not going to want that, and the reality is, you all said it in the book, things that happen when you're younger, it shapes you, and so I just always believe that you have to give them that because they need that, and in my mind, I'm like, how am I going to date somebody who's going to be looking at me and saying, hey, I want to have sex with her, and I'm saying no, because I want to wait until we get married, and so it's preventing me from dating, because I don't know how to date without having sex. So, my pastor, I'm giving a shout out to you, Pastor Van.
I gotta write that one down.
She
That's
said
okay.
that
I said to her, I went up to her just raw and uncut. Like, y'all keep talking about waiting. Like, I think my industry age 37.
Industry
And-
age. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I
I
love it.
know how to date.
I'm 30 seconds.
How to date without having sex.
That's my car.
And my pastor said to me, April, Jesus knows what you want. And he knows. And I thought, why? Because I told her I would hate to be dating somebody. And we get all the way to that altar that I do and get in that honeymoon suite and it don't go down.
It don't go up.
That's my truth. And she was like,
That's a life.
but she was like, whoa, well, thank you for being so transparent. But I need someone to help me understand. Because you all do this, and I don't even know if that's doable. And so now it's doable because I just focus on, I really do. I just stay focused on God. What am I supposed to be doing? What is it that what can I do for my community, for these girls, for my family, for myself? What can I do for you, Lord, and that will keep me out of that place where I'm looking? So that's why I don't make the eye contact. If I see somebody, I'm kind of like, I was taken to brunch today for my birthday. I thought it was going to be an innocent birthday. Every time it's like, I was on a date. I was like, oh my God, I'm not even on a date with you. But you're on a date with me.
I got a question.
Like, you're on a date with me. I'm not on a date with you. So,
If you find a guy that's not rushing you, would you push him? You know what I'm saying?
Away?
No. Would
Push
you be
him away.
pushing toward the sex because that's what you feel? You know what I'm saying? Because there might be some guys out there that don't mind waiting.
Right.
that's what she
And they
just
might
said.
not. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
That do I believe that he could be the one that
Yeah, the strength of
the
that.
strength to say no. Let's.
But
Because I always think I'm so fine. That it's gonna be hard for you to say I'm gonna wait until we unless we get married tomorrow. That's my for real.
You want it.
Look,
Don't you be laughing?
my mama married a man that's married the day she met.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Love at first sight.
Serious.
Grandma Martin. Did they get married? They met on the train. They got married and stayed married for
Definitely apart.
It was like 99 years. With a whole bunch of kids. But I'm just saying, if you got one for me. But that,
He do.
so that's just it. But I was on a whole date. I wasn't
So
even
what
on
if
a
the
date.
man has everything that's on your list and then it just go a little bit down? Not
My
all
pastor
the way
said
down.
that's
Can you
not him
teach?
because God doesn't want that for you. And I believe that because I feel so strong. And I'm teaching this lesson. It's like a 40, well, there's this journal we're working out. It's called the 40-day journey to purity. And I'm teaching the young girls, but I'm telling them, I found this to be true. Because when I'm not there, I'm not confused. That sex bring a whole lot into the picture. And you'll be calling people, they ain't answer. You text it, they haven't started. All that stuff. They could be busy, but you don't know that. You think they with somebody, all that old crazy
Well,
stuff
and
that
that's
goes on.
and a lot of that from past
Absolutely.
practice and is creating limiting beliefs.
That's it.
So
And I-
So we have to work on the
we have to create a new paradigm
Yes.
of possibility.
Come on.
And your tongue in your mouth
That.
has to be in the same direction as the tongue in your shoe.
I
You have to walk the talk. Okay?
Come on.
So what I'm hearing is, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want to date because I don't want to have sex. That's what that word is. I want to have sex. I want to have sex.
Well,
I want to have sex.
And
But it's what's going on in your psyche.
So look,
Yep.
this is like let me go. Let me
She done exposed you. No.
let me do Apostle Paul.
Okay, okay, do Apostle
Okay,
Paul.
go ahead,
Apostle
Paul.
Paul said, "Whatsoever state you find yourself,
Yes, come on.
therewith be content." So we have to learn how to have happiness with whatever we choose. If we
Come on.
choose celibacy, we have to learn how to be happy within ourselves if this is what I'm doing. And it's okay. It doesn't matter what the rest of the world wants or what they think or what their expectations are. It's what I choose for me. So you have to be happy with the choice you choose knowing that as I walk this walk and I begin to enjoy my life, enjoy who I am, the right people will will align with me. But if I'm looking at what I can't have, if I'm looking at what I don't want, let me stay with Paul. Paul said, those things I would not do, I find myself doing. The things I don't want to do, I'm doing anyhow.
That's what he's saying.
And so what it is, it's a matter of getting your mind in alignment with what it is you want. Like she said, the tongue of your mouth, line up with the tongue of your shoe. You're walking toward what it is you're saying. And you're saying that those powerful words will begin to, like she said, create that future that you want.
And that's just it. And so that is the truth. And that's exactly why I'm spending the time with myself. I know my son doesn't see, and I can't really explain that to him in depth. But I know what it is that I want and desire. And so that's why it's just, this is how I block that out to follow God's plan for my life. And I would explain it, the best way I can really explain is that I feel, purity it's not virginity. It's just being pure, just abstaining from things that contain you. It allows me to operate in my full strength. I've never felt so, strong in every area. Like, wow, I'm good. So in order for me to avoid the fall, I don't put myself in a compromised position. Now, when I believe I'm strong enough to date, by all means, I'm going to date. Because I'm not going to be no nun. I'm not going to go back doing, I'm not going to go backwards after that. But what, hey! But I'm going to be, I believe, and I am, I'm going to be the wife that a man wants.
That's right.
And so
what we want to do, the purpose of this workbook is to help you identify that, to turn it into a powerful action, an affirmation that you're going to say, okay, you're going to write it on a sticky note and put it on your window so that you know exactly what you want. I want a man who's going to wait for me, who is attracted to me because you want. Don't say I don't want men who are attracted to me because that's going to make you weak. You want a man who's going to love you for every ounce he's got. Right?
But I look crazy. See, prior to this moment, I was dating somebody who was all about me in my presence. And buying me everything, giving me everything. He was he was so into me. My son loved him. And he told my son, I'm going to marry her. I love her. And, and I believe that. But that moment happened. I was like, what? I know this guy is not messing around with somebody else. And you know what he told me? And he was for real. He said, you tripping over D. It's just D. You don't want to give me none. So I came out and said someone else. And I was like, are you for real? And he's like, are you for real? He thought I was crazy, and I knew he was. I don't know if that can't be real. Please tell me that's not real. That you could be in love with somebody else.
Let me tell you what that was.
That was pride and stupidity.
Well, let's listen to the man.
The man.
Please.
We gotta hear what the man has to say.
That was the most manipulation you could find.
Oh, come through, Jesus.
No, and see, a lot of times that's what happens is that women get together and y'all trying to analyze what we think. And y'all come up with stuff, we like, ooh, that's cool. But that's the way y'all think of it. We think of stuff in a different way. And so therefore, if you need to know what a man is, you got to talk to a man that's going to be honest and upfront with you. They ain't running game. Or trying to support game with some other man.
So here we go. We got, you want a man that's upfront and no game. That's
right.
Part of your, put that on your.
So you can have a bunch of sticky notes. Now I've got on every mirror in my house affirmations. Because in my daughter's bathroom, they were having issues with their self-worth. There was a time when one of them was going through depression. So we have sticky notes. You look up, you say it. You see something else, and we put them everywhere. In your car, on your phone. We have our Alexa.
That's right, reading stuff.
What's your son?
We'll say like, good morning, Alexa. And Alexa will tell us how wonderful we are together. And we're headed toward these great opportunities today. And money comes to us easily and abundantly. You know what I mean?
what? Y'all gotta give me some for this clutter. I'm gonna give me a sticky note. I'm gonna get rid of the clutter. Is that the? Give me a good.
I am not clutter. I'm clutter free.
Not clutter, not clutter.
Okay.
I am organized and efficient.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that.
So having that's why the workbook starts out with what
I'm
you're thinking, what
organized.
you want, what's negative,
wrote
what's
it.
limiting,
And
and then it
efficient.
turns into a
And
positive
Because
affirmation.